Hey you guys, welcome to this edition of Bland County Survivor Man. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hey guys, today on Bland County Survivor Man, I've had a lot of people ask me, they don't seem to be able to get their knives as sharp as they would like. And you know, when a knife comes from the factory like this knife right here, most of the time the things aren't sharp at all. I mean, they've got an edge on them, but they got what I call a factory edge. And getting a good sharp edge on a knife sometimes takes a little bit of time. Now, back in the old times, there's a wet rock. It's a round one. I've had that thing right there for years, and that's what we used to use back in the old days to sharpen our knife blades with. Here's another one. Big old sharpening thing. But you hear a lot about how to hold your knife at the right angle and like a, 30 or just the different angles people have out there to sort of show you or teach you how to sharpen your knife. But I'm going to show you a way here close up in just a second, guys, that'll let you understand not only how to sharpen your knife, but how to sharpen your other tools such as your tomahawk and your axe, the things that you're going to need in your camping situations and hunting situations. So I'm going to take the camera and set it up on a close shot here and show you the best way to sharpen your hand tools for hunting. Okay guys, take a look at this knife right here. This right here, it don't have a factory edge on it now, because I've already sharpened it. But this knife right here actually come really sharp right out of the box, and I cut myself on it the day I got it for Christmas when my producer bought it for me. But the first thing I do when I get a knife that's got that factory edge, the factory edge will have a wedge shape edge. It'll just be wedged shaped, sort of like that tomahawk edge right there. It'll be wedged. So what I do first of all is I will take a file, and I'm not going to use this 8-inch file on this thing right here, but I will take a 6-inch flat file and I will file that wedged shape completely off of that knife blade until the stone is laying flat with the edge of the knife and that wedge shape is gone. So what I do first of all, let me get this knife sharpener out here, is you got a coarse side to this knife sharpener and you've got a fine edge of this knife sharpener. Now, the reason I've went to these diamond type sharpeners is because they last practically forever and just won't wear out, and they do a real good job. But let me see if I can get us a picture of how I do this. Instead of holding that thing on some type of an angle like you've been taught or told, put that knife edge right flat down on that sharpener and just polish away. Just like that. Just polish. And you'll see that thing's getting sharp. Polish away. Polish away. Turn it over. Do the same thing. And all you're really doing is straightening out the micro edge of your knife. And when you get that thing sharp, and I'm talking about razor sharp, you'll be able to tell it, because the thing will probably shave hair right off of your hand, like that right there. See that hair disappear? So I've got that thing, what I consider to be razor sharp. Once I do that, I've got a fine grade finish stone right here that my son-in-law got me. And you notice I'm not holding that, I'm not moving that knife, I'm just moving that stone. See that? Just hold that stone right down flat on that knife edge and move it back and forth. And that gives it a nice, smooth, micro finish. Man, that thing's actually sharp. Now, the next thing I'll do is I'll take a razor strap, and I'll just take a razor strap. I don't know if you guys can see that or not at that angle, but anyway, take a razor strap and finish it up. And buddy, that sucker is just super sharp. Anyway guys, that's how you really sharpen your knife blade. Forget about trying to figure out what angle it is, and just flatten the edge of your knife blade in to the very edge of your knife to where you don't have a wedge shape anymore. The thing will be feathered back, and you'll always have a really nice sharp knife to skin your animals with. Now I'm going to go over and focus on how to sharpen your hatchet or your axe. Okay guys, here we go. Now I've got this pole axe clamped up here in a vise, and this is the easiest way that I know of how to get your axe sharp. And you know, traditionally you've seen people, and there's nothing wrong with this, you see them doing this number right here, all the way down that knife, all the way down that axe blade. And that's a good way to do it. Always remember to tap the metal shavings out of your axe blade, or out of your file there, so that it won't start scarring the edge of that axe blade when you're doing it. But let me show you the best way to do it. This right here is called draw filing. Watch how quickly and how evenly that I can get an edge on that knife, or on that axe. Excuse me. I'm just pushing it along, and you'll notice that instead of getting little bitty tiny filings, you're actually getting long shavings out of that thing. See them piling up on there? I hope you guys can see that. See that pile of shavings? Just blow them off. Tap it off. And look how nice and sharp that thing's getting. That's really, really sharp. Now if you want to finish it off to a micro edge, just take your diamond sharpener, do the same thing. And sometimes when these things are new, sometimes takes a couple hours to actually get one really good and sharp. I don't like to put a grinder on them, because that will mess up the temper in your axe blade or your hatchet blade, whatever, and you won't be able to it won't last very long if you mess up the temper in it. But anyway, whether you're using a diamond sharpener, then I can finish it off with that one, the little one, or if you just happen to have one of the old type that you're doing it with, just polish that edge until you get it really nice and sharp, and the sucker will actually cut you right now, lay you wide open. Well guys, that's the basic way you sharpen your tomahawks, your axes, your knives, pocket knives, the stuff that you're going to use in the field. So good luck, be careful, don't cut yourself after you get that thing razor sharp while you're skinning that big old buck out there. So guys, that's another tip from your Bland County Survivor Man. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.